All right, what's up, G's? Today we're gonna be talking about something that is a big misconception when it comes to dating. All right, and I know Disney destroyed it for a lot of the guys nowadays. I don't know. Be honest with yourself. How much of your dating advice did you get from fucking Disney? Be the fuck honest with yourself, because I mean Disney was a disaster. Now today I want to show you the importance or talk about that having a connection, the importance of having a connection with a female before you actually smash is nearly irrelevant. Zero. You don't need a connection to smash females. Now, what do I mean by that? A lot of guys, and I actually talked with a guy, and he was telling me how, when he texts with girls, he's doing great. He's doing amazing. So he'll talk with a chick and get a number of Tinder, and they'll be like texting, and everything's been going good. The chick's laughing, the chick is having a good time, he's having a good time. They're going back and forth, and it's fine. It's great, right? There's a connection, and then he doesn't fuck the chick. Like, what happened there? And a lot of guys tell me that, and it's a massive trick, guys, that chicks pull on you. Just because you have a connection with a girl, just because it's fun, does not mean she's gonna fuck you. Now, what does this all come back to? Free attention. It really is just free attention, especially when it's coming to texting. Now, what happens if you text a chick? You texting, it's going back and forth, it's going great. What you're doing, my G, is you're giving her your attention for free. Now, why are you giving your attention for free? Because you're not fucking her yet. You are not fucking her. Why you? There's so many things wrong with doing that, because basically she's starting to figure you out. She knows who you are. You're telling her more about yourself. She knows, maybe you tell her what you work and where you live and what you do and everything. The mysteriousness is fucking going out of the window. And on top of that, you're feeding her attention, your most valuable asset as a man, but your dick is not inside of her. So what happens? She's gonna think, well, I got his attention for free, so it's devalued. And do you really think that you're the only one she's doing that with? Especially, come on, especially if she got the number from Tinder. Just because you're having a special connection with her, there's 10 guys having this special connection with her. I am telling you. And she's texting with all these guys, and it's totally watered down. It's devalued. It has no value anymore what you give her, because she's getting that from every guy. Now, what's the solution to this? It's very simple. Drop, and I've done a video on this, how to text girls. Text very dry and to the point. All right. When you text a female, don't text about what you do. Don't text about, your plans really. Do not text about anything that is really personal information much. The only thing you should be texting about is when's the fucking meetup, right? And that's pre-smash, right? Just text her about basically her availability. You can, at the beginning, of course, text her, how's the day going? What are your plans today? Cool. And then you go straight to the fucking point. Do you have time to meet, this week? She's gonna say yes or no or maybe. And then you ask her, well, she's maybe a no, then, try to move to another bitch. If she says yes, you ask her which day she can meet up. And once she gives you a day and availability, and then an availability, then you just set the date. And one more thing that I like to do is before, and I believe I actually got this from Felix Fearless. I got that from him. So what he does is before each date, when he said, especially from Tinder, he calls the girl. And the way he calls her, what you do is you basically tell her, let's do a quick video call. I want to see if you're real. Now, this is especially a good tactic here in Latin America, because these girls are flake as fuck, and they might just be playing anyway, right? In the West, it might not be such an issue, but you want to do it everywhere because it builds rapport, right? It reduces flakiness by a fucking lot. So what you do, what I tell the girls, hey, I want to know if you're real. Let's do a quick video call. Now, this works on Tinder very well. On Instagram, you might have to use another excuse to do a video call, right? But you do a quick video call. Just talk to her for a little bit. Just say, what did you do this week? Or, oh, now I see you're real, cool, blah, blah, blah. Just some random dumb shit for 1 minute of conversation. And then you say, okay, see you at when you scheduled Monday, see you Monday at 5, looking forward to it, and you fucking end the call. And you build rapport with the girl and you reduce flakiness by a lot. Now, as you see, you can see a common theme, which is I'm keeping the conversations very short and very dry. Now, that adds mysteriousness because the girl does not know where I stand. She does not know anything about me. If she truly wants my attention, that is the test. If she truly wants my attention, and it's fine, that's the point. You give her attention and you get sex. But if she wants your attention, she has to at least get it on the date, right? Because you can't really avoid giving attention anyway. Just the fact that you're texting a girl on Tinder, then you asking her for if she has time, then you fucking calling her, and then you go on a date, and then you talking, and you haven't even had sex yet. You gotta it's basically like a pre-investment, what you're doing. But it's gotta be a smart investment, right? So she's gotta at least get the fucking attention on the date. And then on the date, even then, you keep it very, dry, very seductive. You ask her the questions, let her do all the talking so that she doesn't come back to you, right? And there's a massive trick even. I'm riding this to the fucking, I'm doing this 100%, right? I'm turning it up a notch. So literally, one thing that I do is if the females ask you, what do you work? I'll tell them it's a secret. I'll just tell them straight up, it's a fucking secret. Now, this drives chick insane. It drives him fucking insane. And then there's this one thing. So when they want to know, I'll tell them, I will tell you later. Now, what does later mean? Who knows? I don't know. So it forces the chick to stay and imagine that she's gonna be with me for a longer time. When I say longer time, for example, on the date, when I tell her now let's go home, right? She's basically forced to go home with me because I told her later, right? It's a psychological manipulation because she wants to know it. Well, let's go to my place. She's gonna think like, well, I want to know what it works. It's just a subconscious thing, and then she's gonna be intrigued and come back to my place. And then she's going to keep asking, oh, what do you work with? I'll tell you later. Well, and then we got to smash. And then I tell her, right? But you don't tell her like, oh, I'm going to tell you after we smash. You just tell her later. That's the point. You build intrigue by not giving away quick information and by not giving away quick attention. That's the whole point of this, right? Basically, what I'm telling her is, I'll give you the attention you want later. So you got to work for it, right? It's really that simple. Never give away your attention for free. And make sure you check out the video that I did on how to text like a proper G. Done.